intended for was Carlos Serna, who looked like he was open there briefly, but Rolls did a good job of closing in from his safety spot. And so now on 4th down and 6. Oh, they shift into a punt formation. I was going to say it looked like they were going to go for it, but now they shift into a punt formation. High snap. Punter has it and gets off a short one just inside Bulldog territory. Takes a bit of a Bulldog bounce and will be killed at about the Bulldog 40-yard line. So a punt of only 15 yards. And so the Bulldogs will take over with 8:23 to play here in the first quarter. No score. Huskies not bad though on their first possession though, was it?
Not too bad. Especially against a Mackay defense who, since their 2 losses, has averaged just 9 points a game. That's what they've allowed.
Yeah, outside of, you take out their 2 losses and the 5 wins, just giving up a little over 9 points a game. Their defense pretty good. Here's a first play of the game for the Mackay offense, and they hand this off to Rodriguez, running around to the right side after a low snap, and Rodriguez picks up only 1. Here's the starters for Mackay tonight, and Jack, who do we have here?
Of course, Fred Hover and Ricky Rodriguez, the great tandem of McAllen. Both seniors going on their 3rd year at varsity. And Justin Gonzalez and Randy Ivey at wideout. No Ryan Puente today, though. So
yeah, they don't have him. So, and we'll continue with that in just a moment as we go to 2nd and 9 now. And Hover wanted to throw, and then finally has to just eat the ball there for Dustin Ruiz. The linebacker forced him out of bounds. And Ruiz, a name you'll hear a lot tonight. He's probably the best player on this team. Let's finish up the starters here for the offense.
And at tight end, we have Patricio Barredo. He's a junior. And then for the line, Raul Lueta is a senior. Isaiah Llanos and Elijah Dames, the juniors. And then Reynaldo Varial and Brandon Quay are a right tackle and right guard, 2 seniors.
Yeah, we've got 3 seniors and 2 juniors on that offensive line. 3rd down and 11 now. Hover wants to throw, man, wide open, and it's caught. And that's Ivy way down there near the 10-yard line up to about the 11. And a big play there for the Bulldogs. Big conversion on 3rd down and 11. And we'll see this on the replay. Randy Ivy, just a junior. What do you see here?
He's becoming a new favorite target of Fred Hover. He converted a 4th and 8 against Harlingen. If they didn't get that, it would have been over, and Harlingen would have taken that game.
So Ivy, experienced despite being a junior, caught that big one there, and they get it at the 11. Hover wants to keep it, breaks a tackle at the 5, and diving for the end zone is in for the touchdown. And Hover looked like they had him dead to rights at the corner. Didn't have anywhere to go, but he sliced through like a knife through butter and gets into the end zone for the score. With 7:15 to play in the first quarter, Mackay up 6-0.
Another good run for Hover. That's his 11th rushing touchdown of the season. He's got 9 passing. That'll put him at 20 for the year.
Yeah, it's 11th rushing touchdown. Here, Jeremy Vidal to attempt the extra point is up and good. And with 7:15 to play in the first quarter, it's the Bulldogs 7 and Juarez Lincoln nothing. We'll take a break. You're watching Football Night in McAllen right here on MITV. We'll leave you with another look at the touchdown. Yard pass by Fred Hover to Randy Ivy that set up the touchdown run by Hover himself with the left from 11 yards out. So the 50-yarder to Ivy on 3rd and 11, and then 11-yard run by Hover, his 11th rushing touchdown of the year, and the Bulldogs lead at 7-0. That drive, by the way, went 5 plays, 60 yards. And you can see Zeke Rodriguez back to receive for the Huskies. Adrian Rodriguez with the kickoff, and And that goes out of bounds inside the 5, it looked like.
Automatic touchback.
No, it went inside the end zone.
So
So it'll be a touchback. So the Bulldogs dodge a little bit of a bullet there, and this will come up to the 25-yard line. Would have been the 35-yard line had that gone out before it went through the end zone. You hear the Mackay Marching Band playing the Imperial March right now. And certainly their team has been marching its way through a good season. 5 wins and 2 losses. And in fact, against the Valley teams, they are 5-0. Mackay's 2 losses coming to teams out of the Valley, Odessa Permian and Corpus Christi Carroll. So a formidable unit against the Valley. And here against Squatus Lincoln, they lead 7-0 just under 5 minutes into the game. I've got a whistle right at the snap. Play clock was at 3 seconds, but
Dead ball.
movement.
False start on the offensive team. 5-yard penalty. Repeat the down.
And 5-yard penalty against La Jolla.
5-yard mark off against the Huskies brings up 1st and 15 from their 20-yard line.
You see in the replay, you can see the left tackle there jumping just a wee bit early.
At MackayNews.com.
You can see a fair amount of pink out there as well by some of the sideline personnel, some of the players wearing the pink tape or pink socks. And of course, this is October, and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So on 1st and 15, Garcia makes the run, wants to throw, lobs it up, and it's incomplete. Looks like it's intended for Serna.
Incomplete.
That'll bring up 2nd and 15.
Brings up 2nd down 15 for the Huskies.
You can see the defensive coordinator for McAllen High School. Bulldog assistant coaches there. Bulldog defense came into tonight giving up their 3rd in the district, giving up under 300 yards a game, but they've been playing especially well since they entered district play. The last 3 games, no offensive unit has gotten over 200 yards of offense on them. Here's Garcia wanting to throw on 2nd down. This is tipped and incomplete. Threw it into a crowd. Had 3 teammates down there and about 4 Bulldog defenders.
Yeah, that was
Go ahead.
Carlos Barrera for Juarez Lincoln. Almost got it on the 2nd try there. You saw him tip it. And on a 2nd effort, he almost had it. Couldn't haul it in.
Good job keeping his eye on it. And then kind of lowering the boom there for good measure, Ruben Gutierrez. You see the Mackay Steppers under the direction of Miss Rachel Castillo. So here we go on 3rd down now for the Huskies. And Garcia back to throw again. Has time, but nobody there. Now he's going to lob it deep and again into a crowd, and this is picked off. At the Bulldog 47-yard line, that's Elias Cortez. Cortez running back and hit it midfield, and down he goes after about a 4-yard return. But Cortez with the interception there, and the first turnover of the game goes to the Bulldogs. And Jack, I guess he just kind of threw it up for grabs once too often here, didn't he?
Yeah, scrambled around there, was looking downfield, couldn't find anyone, just threw it up in the air. And Elias Cortez from McAllen High found it.
Yeah, did that on back-to-back plays. Barely pulled it off on the previous one, but on that one, Cortez was there, and the Bulldogs have it 1st and 10 at midfield. They toss this outside right to Rodriguez. Nothing there. Cuts back to the left. Has a little bit of room up to about the 46-yard line. Looks like he picked up 4. So Ricky Rodriguez, who last week had a huge game against Nicky Rove, scoring 4 touchdowns. And as a team, the Bulldogs having a ton of yardage on the ground. Over the quarterback already has the Bulldogs' lone touchdown here tonight. 6 minutes to go, 1st quarter. Over out of the shotgun, play action, throws it, caught, 1st down. Bill running in Husky territory across the 35, inside the 30. And nice play there by Darren Moya. Moya just a junior receiver. But they got a core of
yeah, junior receivers with Randy Ivy.
A lot of talented
Moya.
receivers, don't they? Justin Gonzalez, who we haven't heard from, also a big force in that core. Here's Hover. Fakes the pitch. Keeps it himself inside the 25 up to about the 24, and he picks up 4 on the play.
Joe Gonzalez. Gain of 4 brings up second down.
So 2nd down and 6 now.
Your line of scrimmage, the Huskies.
That guy's come out in the pistol. Rodriguez and Hover have been able to get it through the ground so far pretty easily.
Yeah, pistol again with 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. That's Justin Gonzalez on the near side. As Hover, a little bit of a mix-up in the backfield, but a big hole here at the 10, the 5, and a touchdown. And Hover has his second score of the evening. The Bulldogs now lead it 13-0.
Another good run, but early on in the play, looked like they didn't know who was going to take it. Hover decided he'd keep it, found the end zone right away.
50 yards, 4 plays, and now some chest bumps on the sideline with Hover and the assistant coaches. And Hover, 2 touchdowns already in this game. And you're right, Jack, looked like confusion there in the backfield, but no problem for Hover. And Villarreal with the second extra point, and it's the Bulldogs 14, the Huskies nothing. 5:05 to play in the first quarter. Here's another look at the touchdown. Good thing he didn't let Rodriguez keep it, because Rodriguez got hit in the backfield, and then Hover was able to find daylight on the left side, nearly untouched to the end zone, and the Bulldogs now lead it 14-0. You're watching Football Night in McAllen right here on MITV. We'll be right back. And we're back here at McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. Football Night in McAllen. The Bulldogs on top 14-0 in this first ever meeting between the Bulldogs and the Huskies. Their quarterback Fred Hover, a happy camper there on the sideline. What a good job this offensive line has done in the early going.
Raul Luetta had to get moved around. He was playing center for a couple games when Chico Reyes, the center, went down with a season-ending injury. They were able to shift the line around and put Elijah Dames at center. He was playing right guard before. Looks like to be no problems tonight.
The offensive line doing really well as we see Juarez Lincoln returns this kickoff out to about the 13-yard line. And they'll set up deep in their own end. 4:57 to play here in the first quarter. The Bulldogs have scored on their first 2 possessions, 14-0. We talked about those keys. The Bulldogs getting out of the block early, which they've done, established the running game, which they've done. And the other thing is not give up the big play, which so far they've been able to do through half of a quarter. They still got a long way to go, of course. So the Huskies in the shotgun with 2 men there in the backfield with Edward Garcia. Garcia's going to throw this out to the left side, caught by Barrera. And Barrera wrapped up after a short gain. Gutierrez is there along with a couple of other Bulldogs. I think I see, number 2 is in there, Andrew Martinez. And 21 in there, Christian Sanchez. So 4.5 to go now. They give him credit only for a yard. Huskies, after 2 first downs on their first possession, haven't had one since. They had an interception thrown on their last possession. It's now facing a 2nd and 9. Out of the pistol, Garcia to throw. This is tipped up in the air and incomplete. Nearly picked off by the linebacker Matt Battis, who stepped in front of that. And also Elias Cortez had a shot at it as well. As we take a look at this replay, you see Bettis able to deflect that one well.
Guarding the flats. He's already got 3 tackles and deflecting the ball, doing his job.
Yeah, Husky passing now 4 for 7, 4 for 8. They're 1 for 2 on 3rd down, and right now facing a 3rd and 10. 3:59 to go in the first quarter. Garcia in the shotgun again. Man goes in motion. They're going to fake it to him. Garcia to keep it. Has a little bit of space there. Now is hit. Bounces forward across the 20. close to the 21, but still going to be a couple yards shy of the first down. So a valiant effort there by Garcia, brought down in part by Andrew Martinez, and I think Gutierrez, whose name we've already called several times, in there on that tackle. Gain of 7.
Gain of 8. Fourth down, 2. Ball spotted on the Husky 21.
You see in the replay there about 3, actually 4 Bulldogs it took to bring him down.
Looks like the Huskies might be going for it.
The Huskies again line up like they might go for it and then shift into what looks like maybe a punt formation, and they are trying to punt. Vasquez nearly got to it, but they get the ball off, and it bounces just across the 50-yard line. It's going to be killed at about the Bulldog 48. So Bulldogs nearly got to that one, as it looked like the Huskies, maybe they were trying to fool the Bulldogs, maybe get them to jump offside or something like that on a 4th and 2, but the Bulldogs weren't biting on that.
Producing video copies of tonight's football game.
No pun intended.
These make terrific keepsakes for your high school memories. If you'd like to order a copy on DVD, call 618-6023. That's 618-6023.
49-yard line. Bulldogs have the 1st and 10. Play action fake for Hover. And Hover almost sacked but gets away from it. Now running for his life toward the right side. Has a lot of daylight over there, and he's going to pick up the 1st down into Husky territory to about the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards on the play. So Hover continues to just run ribbons through this Husky defense.
Making plays, yeah. You see on this one, they got to him right away. About 3 Huskies he shook away from. Ended up getting 13 yards on the play.
So 1st and 10 in Husky territory now at the 38. Bulldogs up 14-0. Here's Rodriguez, room up the middle. Dances his way forward across the 30.
Number 28, Ricky Rodriguez.
Maybe the 29-yard line. He'll bring up 2nd down and 1.
Brought down by a host of Huskies.
Yeah, Rodriguez, a short yardage back, about 6 yards to carry, but he can make the moves you see there. Shaking his way past the linebackers.
Several Huskies in there on the tackle, including number 9, Rene Baez. So on 2nd and 1, they'll hand off Rodriguez again. Big hole, 1st down, spins his way at the 25 up to the 21-yard line, and a gain of 8 on the play. And another 1st down there for Mackay. They got 6 first downs now here in this first quarter. Just over 2 minutes to play here in the quarters. We take another look at the replay. We saw Rodriguez, some nice moves there. Pick up extra yardage as he spun around one defender. And we see Rodriguez came into tonight 3rd in the district in rushing. And now Rodriguez will line up split wide to the right side. Empty backfield for Hover. Hover wants to throw left side. This is caught at the 16. That's Ivy, his 2nd catch, and this time he's wrapped up at the 15-yard line, a gain of only 6.
A good job by Hover there. His rush was coming quick. He was able to get away early.
Yeah, you can see on the replay he got that off quickly. And Ivy wrapped up by number 21, Joe Gonzalez, the linebacker for the Huskies. Now an eye backfield behind Hover, who fakes it to Rodriguez, has room on the right side, downfield block at the 10, the 5, and now it's touchdown. 15-yard touchdown run for Fred Hover, his 3rd of the game, and the Bulldogs lead it 20-0. Coach Kevin Brewer thinks his team's number 1, also wants to go for 1 point. And Hover, who has a first quarter hat trick here, 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. You saw Brewer congratulating 81 there. That was a terrific block downfield.
Michael Garcia,
that's who it was? Yeah, he did a good job there. Vidal, the extra point try, and that's good. Vidal 3 for 3, and Mackay 21. Juarez Lincoln nothing. 1:04 to play here in the first quarter. We'll take a break. You're watching Football Night in McAllen right here on MITV. for the...
Yeah, I know. That was mentioned.
All right, the Bulldogs lead at 21-0 over the Huskies here in District 36A action. And Fred Hover scored all 3 touchdowns for the Bulldogs, who have 87 yards on the ground in the first quarter, 14, or rather 82 passing. Pretty balanced attack here for the Bulldogs early on. And here's the kickoff. This will go out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. And this will be good field position now for the Huskies.
Kick out of bounds. The option taken will be 40 yards from the 30-yard line. First down.
So that'll be a first down at the 30-yard line for the Huskies after the ball went out of bounds.
First and 10 Huskies from their 30.
Huskies so far have been unable to get the ball over into Bulldog territory. They have not picked up a first down since their opening drive. Garcia out of the gun, fakes the handoff, wants to run, trying to turn the corner. Does a little bit, picks up about 3 yards. Knocked out of bounds by Gutierrez once again, and Gutierrez's helmet came off, so I think he'll have to come off the field for one play. Another Bulldog shaken up over there, and we have an official's timeout. 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bulldogs this season started off with a loss, and then they would win their next 2, then another loss, and then as they enter district play, have ripped off 3 straight wins. So doing pretty well right now, but we do have a timeout on the field. Let's take a quick break. You're watching Football Night in McAllen right here on MITV.
McAllen ISD offers plenty of choice when it comes to choosing a path to your future. A new track being offered this year is called the Computer Science Academy. This 2-year program is for students who are serious in pursuing the computer field. Courses are taken at STC. Students graduate from high school with an associate's degree in hand, and it's all free. Students will be prepared for careers in software engineering, systems analyst, among others. At McAllen ISD, if you want a computer science career, you choose your course of study.
And back here at McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium, tonight's action, the Bulldogs and the Huskies, and it's been all Bulldogs so far, 21-0. I'm Mark May, along with Jack Scroggin. Jack, a senior at McAllen High School and in the media tech program there at, well, for all 3 high schools, but based at McAllen High, known as KMAC. Been on the air since the 1970s, I believe, with students producing television and radio productions. And I think we're back to action now. 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Huskies have the ball at the 33-yard line after a 3-yard pickup, so facing a 2nd down and 7. Ball on the left hash mark. They have 1 receiver wide to the left and 2 to the right on the wide side of the field. Shotgun formation. Bulldogs rush 4. Handoff. This is Rodriguez. Convoy to the left side. Picks up about yardage up to the 37, so he picks up 4. He was ridden down from behind by one of the Bulldog linemen.
Matthew Perez again.
Gain of 3. Third down, 4.
So this will bring up 3rd down for La Jolla Juarez Lincoln. They're 1 for 3 tonight. As you can see, about 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Looks like we'll get one more play. And Huskies facing a 3rd down and 3. So take the handoff, and then there's a whistle. This will be a penalty against the Huskies. Clock stops with 1 second left, and I think this is against the offense. So a 3rd down and 3, that's pretty makeable. Looks like it's about to become 3rd down and 8.
We have delay of game, disconcerting signals on the defense. That'll be a 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And a very rare call there. You hardly ever see delay of game on the defense, but that's what it is. And so that'll be an automatic first down there for the Huskies as they move this ball up 5 yards.
Against the Bulldogs.
So I think now they run the clock, and now it's at 0. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the McAllen Bulldogs lead it by a score of 21-0 as we head to break. And we'll leave you with a look at the Bulldog cheerleaders. You're watching Football Night at McAllen here on MITV.
In college credit, McAllen ISD leads the way, plus scholarships that save time and money. More than 1,000 professional licenses or certifications, nearly 100 associate's degrees. In McAllen, students can live anywhere and enroll here.
Let's hear a word from our sponsors.
Tonight's game brought to you by McAllen Anesthesia Consultants. Ultramont Ltd, general contractors in McAllen. And by Purdue, Brandon, Fielder, Collins & Mott, LLP, attorneys at law.
And we're back here for the second quarter of action here on Football Night at McAllen. The Juarez Lincoln Huskies against the McAllen Bulldogs, and Bulldogs up 21-0 with Bulldogs had 87 yards rushing in the first quarter with 82 passing, 7 first downs. Juarez Lincoln with 17 on the ground, 22 through the air, 3 first downs. The Huskies facing a third down right now, or excuse me, they just got the first down. They were facing a 3rd and 3 when the Bulldogs had a penalty called on them, a rare delay of game on the defense, and so the Huskies now at 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line. Play action fake, they're going to throw this to the right side. It's incomplete, a little bit too low there for the intended receiver, number 5, Andrew Rodriguez. Huskies passing 4 for 9 for 22 yards in this game. 2nd down and 10. Bulldogs, the district champions last year. Of course, that was a District 35A. Now it's become 6A. And Bulldogs looking for a repeat. Snap to Juarez Lincoln's Garcia. Throws it to the right side, incomplete. And it looked like it was intended for number 6, Cesar Flores Jr., who was there kind of threading the needle that time through a couple of Bulldog defenders. So we take a look at this replay. See the Bulldogs had the blitz on.
21, Christian Sanchez in on the play.
So this brings up 3rd down and 10. .52 to play in the first half. Bulldogs will rush 4. They run a stunt. Now setting up a middle screen. Good execution there by the Huskies. 1st down and more. They cross into Bulldog territory at the 40, now at the 30. And hit. Down goes Carlos Barrera. But a huge pickup there of about 28 yards for the Huskies. Perfect call there on 3rd and long.
Screenplay worked. Got everyone blitzing. Got it right across the middle. A lot of open field. Elias Cortez was able to bring him down there at the end.
Yeah, 29 yards on that pickup.
Ball spotted, Bulldog territory, Bulldog 29.
Tackle finally made by Cortez way downfield at the Bulldog 29-yard line. Good execution there by the Huskies. 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left now. 2 runners in the backfield with Garcia out of the gun, running to his right, being strung out by the Bulldog defense, and he'll be pushed out of bounds at the 30, so actually a loss of 1.
Looks like he had an opening on the outside, but safety Mikey Martinez came in for the chop tackle at his legs. 2-yard loss in the play.
And we take a look at that replay. Yeah, you'll see that here. Yeah, Andrew Martinez, good job there. I think coming in there at the end, Matthew Rencones and one of his teammates. So we take a look at Martinez, the senior defensive back. Pretty experienced crew on defense for the Bulldogs, 8 seniors and 3 juniors. Now pass on the right side. Gets up to about the 26 before Vasquez makes the tackle. And on the catch on that play was number 6. That was Flores Jr. once again.
On the top, Number 22, Matt
Florida is getting a
Pettis.
lot of catches early on. He's just a sophomore,
Gain of 3.
getting some good experience.
Brings up third down, 7.
Yeah, those bring up third down and 6
Line of scrimmage,
at the Bulldog 26. Huskies not doing poorly on third down. They are 3 for 5 in this game. Here they go, needing 6 yards. Garcia, play action. He's going to throw this, and this is caught at the 22. That's going to be a couple yards short of the first down. Looked like, was that Martinez on the tackle once again?
For number 12.
I think it was, and Zeke Rodriguez on the reception. Looked like a hard pass to haul in there, but he was able to hold on to it.
Yeah, picks up 4 on 3rd and 6. So now they face a 4th and 2. Actually, they're going to credit him to the 21. So it'll be 4th down and 1. And decision time here for the Huskies. Imagine down 3 touchdowns. They might just decide to go for this here.
That's what they're going to do.
Or let me correct myself. They're actually at the 26-yard line, not the 21. So it's 4th and 6 instead of 4th and 1. So Garcia, wanting to run to the left side, is able to turn the corner, pick up the first down, and then run the tightrope all the way up to near the 10-yard line. So 4th and 1, 4th and 6, doesn't matter. The Huskies are able to convert and get it all the way down to the Bulldog 10.
On the Bulldog 11-yard line. The first and 10.
Garcia extending plays, finding the outside, looking for any openings he can find, and this time picking up a first down here on 4th and 6, I think that was.
Yeah, excellent play there by the senior quarterback. See Garcia right there. Coach Tomas Garcia, their head coach in his 3rd year for Juarez Lincoln. So a first down just outside the 10. They hand this off. Zeke Rodriguez is hit at the 5, still surging forward up to about the 1-yard line. And he could be close to another first down. They had actually spotted the ball just outside the 10, so they can pick up a first down inside the 1. And Rodriguez close to that. It looked like Andrew Martinez had him wrapped up initially, and it took a couple more Bulldogs to come in there at the end to finally bring him down, including Rolls. And somebody lost their helmet. Was that Matt Pettis? And so
is running by Zeke Rodriguez.
So Pettis losing his helmet has to come out for one play. And I think they actually, yes, they do pick up the first down just inside the 1-yard line. So this is 1st and goal. Quarterback sneak. Garcia looked like he would bobble the ball initially and then jump forward. And so a couple of Bulldogs claiming they have the ball. Let's see what we get here. No, it's a touchdown. So Garcia bobbled the snap, was able to get control of it, and then surge forward on the sneak for 1 yard and a touchdown for the Huskies with 9:32 to play here in the first half. So we've had a tale of 2 quarterbacks here. Hover and Garcia accounting for all 4 touchdowns in this game.
How about that? Bounce right up to himself. Perfectly drawn up quarterback sneak.
The extra point.
I think this is David Segura to attempt the extra point. And they bobble the snap again. Oh, this is the holder. He's going to have to pick it up and run it. That's Zeke Rodriguez at the 5 and now to the 3-yard line. He's brought down, so the try for 2 is no good. And the score will remain Bulldogs 21 and Huskies 6. 9:32 to play in the second quarter. We'll take a break. You're watching Football Night in McAllen right here on MITV. And we're back here on Football Night at McAllen. I'm Mark May along with Jack Scroggin. The Bulldogs 21, the Huskies 6. 9:32 to go here in the second quarter. And a nice drive for the Huskies. 70 yards in 8 plays. And that was helped by a Bulldog penalty on a 3rd down play. It helped keep the drive alive, and the Huskies were able to take advantage of that. They had a nice 29-yard pickup on a middle screen that kept that drive alive too and got it deep into Bulldog territory. Here's Rodriguez on the kick return, taking it over to the left side. Has some blocking and up across the 20 up to about the 24-yard line. So a good return there for the senior Ricky Rodriguez, who is not only a force on offense but on special teams as well. Extra point try was no good, so the Huskies have 6 now and still trail the Bulldogs by 15. Now we see Coach Kevin Brewer in his second year as head coach of the Bulldogs. He presented a ceremonial official Bulldogs baseball cap to our special guest Mike Fossum here before the game tonight. Well, Fossum appreciated that. Here's Rodriguez on first down. Up across the 25, maybe a gain of 2 on the play. And bring up second down and 8.
Rodriguez on the carry for the Bulldogs.
Clock approaching 9 minutes to play here in the second quarter.
Number 77, Christian Ozuna. Gain of 2 brings up second down, 8. Ball spotted on the Bulldogs' 26-yard line.
So now the Bulldogs come out with 3 running backs in the backfield with Hover. Looks like an inverted wishbone there. And Hover in the gun. He's going to fake it to one, fake it to the other one, and keep it. Roll out to his left. Flag goes down. Hover has nowhere to throw and is forced out of bounds after getting back to about the line of scrimmage. And the penalty is going to be against the Bulldogs.
Keep it, Fred Hover.
You see Hover, number 11, walking back to the huddle.
Lined up with 3 blockers there, or 2 blockers along with Rodriguez. Saw a lot of that last year with Rincones. They decided he was too hard of a hitter, so they moved him to linebacker.
Holding on the offense, number 66, 10-yard penalty. We'll repeat the down.
Decided he was hitting too hard, so they moved him to linebacker. I like that.
Brings up second down, 18.
So that'll move it back after the 10-yard holding penalty. Move it back to the 16-yard line. So now second and 18 for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs haven't thrown much tonight, just 3 times, but they are 3 for 3 for 82 yards.
Looks like they might hear 4 wide out.
They got a trips to the near side. And one receiver, Justin Gonzalez, up on the top of the screen. Rodriguez in the eye behind Hover. Huskies rush 4. Hover wants to throw. Flushed out, has nowhere to go, now wants to keep it. Breaks a tackle into the open field and across the 30. Ball may have come out. Picked up about 15, but there's still a scramble down there. We'll see if they rule this was down by contact or see who came up with it. Looked like the Bulldogs maintain possession. Hover ends up with it after all of that. That'll pick up a 15 yards and it'll bring up third down and short. We'll see here on this replay. We see the ball, yeah, it did come out. That was a live football there. And somehow with about 10 people crowding in there, Hover ended up getting it back. So this brings up third down and 3 for the Bulldogs. They'll hand this off. Rodriguez now. Hit at the line. Surges forward. And looks like he's close to the first down. He needs the 34-yard line. And we'll see where they spot this ball. He may be inches short.
I think so.
Right down by 58. Jaime Morales. Pick up of over 3. It will be
and they're going to say first down. Looks like he just barely made it. He needed the 34. You can see that football is the nose of it resting just on the 34-yard line.
Down in scrimmage, the Bulldogs 34.
So with nothing to spare, Rodriguez is able to pick up the first down. Bulldogs, by the way, over 100 yards in this game on the ground at 107. Rodriguez sweep to the left side. Huskies string it out.
Rodriguez on the carry
and a short pickup there for Rodriguez, who gets to the 37. He'll bring up second down and 7.
Gain of 3 brings up second down and 7.
So 6:40 to play here in the second quarter. Mackay with 21 points in the first quarter, hasn't scored here in the second, and now Hover sees something he doesn't like and decides to call timeout. That'll be the first timeout for this half for Mackay with 6:33 to play in the second quarter. Mackay up 21-6. There is a flag down also, but I think they are awarding a timeout to Mackay. We'll see if they pick up the flag or not, but let's take a quick break. You're watching Football Night at McAllen right here on MITV. We'll be back in just a moment.
Fall is almost here, and McAllen ISD is expanding its pre-kindergarten program to a full day. Enrollment is going on right now. In McAllen, pre-kinder students are all eligible to receive the iPod Touch. It's modern technology designed for each child to have a solid foundation for their education. Find out if you qualify for this free program. Just call 618-6031 or go to McAllenISD.org. All-day pre-K is coming to McAllen ISD.
And we're back. McAllen Bulldogs up 21-6 with 6:33 to go here in the second quarter. Bulldogs called a timeout to avoid a delay of game penalty, and they'll toss this out to the right side to Rodriguez, who has nowhere to go. The Huskies smoked this one out. Dustin Ruiz is back there, along with a teammate, looked like 58, Jaime Morales, defensive lineman, and a loss of yardage back to the 32. They lose 5 on that play. This will bring up third down and 12.
Empty backfield.
Yeah, Rodriguez, running back, going to line up wide to the left side, top of your screen. Over wants to throw, has plenty of time. Over the middle, this is caught at the 40 and then wrapped up there. I think that might be Ivy, and it is Ivy, his third catch of the night. Up to the 39-yard line, they pick up 7, but they're going to be about 5 yards short of the first down. So see what they decide to do here, and I think they're going to bring the punting unit on. Got a 15-point lead, and the defense has been playing pretty well, so they'll punt the ball away for the first time tonight. This will take a Bulldog bounce at the Husky 30, and then goes out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. So Huskies will be back in their own end, but last time they had the ball, Huskies were started at their own 30 and were able to drive it, engineering an 8-play, 70-yard drive for a touchdown. So we'll see what they can do here. There is a flag down now. 5:17 to go here in the second quarter. Flag is way back at the line of scrimmage. Officials still talking this over. Going to go over to the La Jolla sideline. I'm not sure if there's some debris on the field or something, but there you can see the game officials tonight. Tony Guerrero is the referee there with the white cap. Then Javier Cantu, Joey Hinojosa, Ray Rivera, and Jaimes Jr. JJJ are your officials here tonight. And usually you'll see this, officials, whenever they go and talk to a coach on one side of the field, they'll come and talk to the other coach just to explain what's going on, so one coach doesn't feel slighted. Now we'll get the call.
Illegal participation penalty on the defense. When we check the chain, it will be a first down.
Oh, so a penalty on the defense before the kick. And so this is going to be a Bulldog first down. So I didn't quite catch what the penalty was, but it was against the Husky defense.
Ball spotted on the Bulldog 44-yard line.
And this will move the ball, from the 39 up to the 44. And the Bulldogs will maintain possession. Just the second penalty tonight on the Huskies, but a costly one there that keeps a Bulldog drive alive near midfield. So see what the Bulldogs can do with this at their own 44. And Hover, out of the gun, will hand this off. Rodriguez sweeping to his right. up across the 50 into Husky territory at about the 47-yard line. Picks up, looks like 9 on the play.
Rodriguez on the carry for the Bulldogs.
And he'll be just short of the first down.
Right down by 58, Jaime Morales. 50 by 95, Felipe Otakara.
We're going to put him at the 48, actually.
Gain of 8.
So a gain of 8 on the play. It'll be second down and 2. Handoff Rodriguez straight ahead, has the first down and more, and then is stripped up at about the 41-yard line in Husky territory after a gain of 7. So Mackay is up to 120 yards on the ground now, 9 first downs. They continue to move the ball forward. This drive starting back at their own 24 and kept alive on a 4th down penalty against the Huskies. That resulted in a Bulldog first down. Clock moving at 4:40 to play here in the first half. Bulldogs up 21-6. Over in the gun. Hand this off to the fullback this time, and he's bottled up behind the line of scrimmage. That's first carry of the night for Antonio Ontiveros, senior fullback.
Antonio Ontiveros on the carry for the Bulldogs.
It looked like he probably lost a yard.
Wall of Husky led by number 38, Guillermo Garcia. Loss of 3.
So this will bring up.
Line of scrimmage to Husky 44.
This will bring up second down. And now here's Rodriguez. And Rodriguez up to about the 41. And that'll bring up third down and 10.
Gain of 3 brings up third down 10.
So 3:45 to go here in the first half.
Husky 41.
Some substitutions now for the Bulldogs. Justin Gonzalez back in there, and I think Ivy comes in. They had kind of a running formation there with 2 tight ends there for a little bit. Now they'll have some receivers come in there. So third down and 10. They've got an I backfield behind Hover in the gun. They're going to reverse this to Ivy going left side. Has room over there. Great seal block over there. First down now at the 30. Ivy turns it on and up to the 20, now the 15-yard line.
The Ivy on the reverse for the Bulldogs.
Great run there. Great call there by the Bulldog offense. They pick up 25 yards on third down and 10. Oh, 10 first downs now for the Bulldogs. Take a look at this. Impressive play here, wasn't it?
28 on
Ivy
the
showing his
reverse.
track
Will be a
skills.
Bulldog first down.
Yeah, after 25 yards on that reverse, they got a first down at the Husky 16-yard line. Handed off Rodriguez up the middle, dances through now at the 10, trying to bounce outside, hit at the 5, now going forward down to the 2-yard line. He picks up 14 yards.
Great run, about 3 or 4 broken tackles.
Right down, short of the goal line.
That was a tough 14 yards, wasn't it? It looked like a pinball in here, just getting hit every which way. And finally, a couple Huskies bring him down near the 2-yard line, and it's first and goal.
It will be first and goal, Bulldogs.
So first and goal, 3 men in the backfield with Hover. Handed off Rodriguez, right side, touchdown. Ricky Rodriguez untouched as the offensive line just blows the Huskies off that line of scrimmage. And Rodriguez is in there for his 13th touchdown of the season. Bulldogs up 27-6 now with 2:43 to play here in the first half.
Hey, come on, old man.
Now there's been a penalty, an unsportsmanlike conduct against the Huskies after the play. That'll be enforced on the kickoff. We see the JROTC with the M, the C, the H, and the I flags. The Mackay running out there on the track in front of the home stands.
On number 5 of the defense. The penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. Touchdown, good.
You can see there the unsportsmanlike conduct will be enforced on the kickoff.
Attempt the extra point, number 62, Jeremy Villarreal.
So the holder for the extra point will be Ashton Rolls.
51, Amadeo Salinas.
And Villarreal will attempt the extra point, and that is up and is good. He's now 4 for 4, and it's Bulldogs 28, Wattis Lincoln 6, 2:43 to play here in the second quarter. We'll take a break. You're watching Football Night in McAllen right here on MITV. Here's another look at the touchdown.
Second quarter was Fresno 21.
Students in McAllen ISD are taking courses that prepare them for careers. In fact, the class of 2014 earned 1,300 professional licenses and certifications. We offer students 16 different choices through our career technical education program, all free.
And we're back here on Football Night at McAllen. I'm Mark May along with Jack Strogan. And Jack, it's a pretty impressive drive for the Bulldogs. Started at their own 24-yard line. They go 76 yards in 14 plays. Took nearly 7 minutes off the clock, 6 minutes, 49 seconds, as we take a look at Ricky Rodriguez there on the sideline, who just scored his team-leading 13th touchdown of the season with that short 2-yard run, and that he helped set up with a 14-yard run on the play before. And I guess the big play of that drive was the 25-yard reverse to Ivy that moved him down to the 16-yard line. Came on a 3rd down and long, and Rodriguez having an excellent year. And by the way, Rodriguez, I forgot to mention this in our pregame, but he is began the game tonight only 141 yards away from 1,000 yards for the season. So we'll try to track that for you. The Bulldogs as a team are over 160, and much of that between Rodriguez and Hover. So we see this kickoff caught about the 5 and run up to about the 17-yard line by the Huskies. On the return there was number 2, Carlos Beretta, and looked like on the tackle was Matt Pettis. Matt Pettis with that brace there on his right arm, covered in black tape there. You can see on the replay, yeah, Pettis came in there and put kind of the coup de grace there, and I'm trying to see who had the initial hit there. I think might have been, was that number 10? Was that Caleb Youngblood?
I think that was, yeah, tight end, also on special teams.
Yeah, Youngblood, quite an athlete himself, had a touchdown last week, the game before this one against Nicky Rowe. So apparently there was a penalty against the Bulldogs after that play, as they moved this up 4 yards from the 17 to the 22.
First down.
Just the 3rd penalty against the Bulldogs. 2:36 to play here before halftime. Wattis Lincoln has all 3 of their timeouts. So snap to Garcia, fakes the handoff, wants to keep it, has room now at about the 25, now at the 30, first down and up to about the 34-yard line. Excellent run there by the Husky quarterback, and picks up about 12 yards. 7th first down here of the first half here for the Huskies. We take a look at the replay. You can see Garcia just some determined running there, just finding some open space, and takes a bit of a hit there at the end between Rolls and Gutierrez. One of his teammates, Beretta, just kind of picks him up by the fist like you'd pick up a sack of potatoes or something. So here you go, pal. Get back in the huddle. Just over 2 minutes to play here. Hand this off, left side. That's Rodriguez. He's hit, falls forward to about the 36, and picks up 2 on the play to bring up 2nd down and 8.
On the stop for the Bulldogs, number 55.
And clock running at 1:45 to go here before halftime.
Gain of 2. Brings up
We'll see when the Huskies decide to use one of their timeouts.
Ball spotted on the Huskies, 36.
Now 1.5 minutes to go. 5 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to have to hurry to get this off. Now 2 seconds, 1 second, and now it's at 0. I don't see a flag for delay of game. And now they snap it. Handoff Rodriguez, sweep to the right side, gets up to about the 39-yard line. So they had about 4 extra seconds there after the play clock had run out. None of the officials appeared to notice it, and play continued.
Timeout. Mackay.
Now we've got a timeout called by Mackay. As you can see us up here in the press box. And Mackay's just used their 2nd timeout, so they'll have 1 left. And it looks like Mackay trying to stall for time here to get the ball back.
Yeah, you got Garcia, number 10, the quarterback, exploiting the outsides. He's been able to extend some plays, and he's got the lone touchdown for Wattis Lincoln. All signs, he's played pretty well tonight.
Row 10.
despite the inexperience and youth in the offensive line.
Yeah, they're facing now a 3rd down and 5 situation, and Bulldogs stopping that clock, because if they can get it back here, they still have one timeout left that maybe they can get one more score in there before halftime. Bulldogs, as you can see, up 28-6 in this game.
Listen up, band parents. The 15 band competition will be tomorrow here at the stadium.
I don't think the Bulldogs really complained about the no call on the delay clock running out on the last play, because it's put the Huskies into a 3rd down situation, and also it ran more time off the clock, which is running against the Huskies right now. Let's see what they can do here on 3rd down and 5. They're going to throw this out to the right side, and Bulldogs are ready for it. That's Matt Pettis over there. And a couple of teammates, Rincones comes over there, and one other player. And they're able, was that Rolls? And Barretta was the intended receiver. And gained only 1 yard on the play, and I'll bring up 4th down. And clock stopped at 59 seconds left, and I think the Bulldogs have just used their last timeout. So the Bulldogs out of timeouts. And we'll go ahead and take a quick break, and it looks like La Jolla Juarez Lincoln will be punting. When we come back, you're watching Football Night in McAllen here on MITV.
The performing arts, the visual arts. You will find it all at McAllen ISD.
And we're back. You saw that promo for McAllen ISD's Fine Arts music program in McAllen, second to none. Every year leads the region with the most choir and band members who are all region, all area, even all state in band, choir, and orchestra. And twice nationally recognized for having an outstanding music program. Here's the punt, fielded by Rodriguez at the 27-yard line. Goes down awkwardly as he's tackled immediately by Juarez Lincoln's number 14, Robert Gonzalez. And Rodriguez okay as he trots back toward the sideline. And the Bulldogs will have 50 seconds and no timeouts to try to engineer one more score here before the break. They've got the ball at their own 25-yard line.
On the top, number 14, Robert Gonzalez. The 1st and 10 Bulldogs from the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Hover's going to send out Ivy and Gonzalez on his right-hand side.
Yeah, those are the two speedsters. You're going to throw this toward the left sideline, intended for Ivy, and that's incomplete. And I think that's the first time he's targeted Ivy tonight and been unable to connect with him.
Defending for the Husky, number 5, Andrew Rodriguez.
In fact, it's Hover's first incompletion to anybody. He's 4 for 5 now. So 2nd and 10, clock stops with 45 seconds left. Mackay has no timeouts, but they will get some stoppages if they can pick up first downs. Over on 2nd and 10. 4-man rush. Wants to throw long right side. Man down there and incomplete. Intended for Moya, who had to dive for it but couldn't quite come up with it. Had double coverage down there, but Moya looked like he had a step. And now 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, good lead throw. Just a little bit overthrown almost to Moya. Had a dive there at the end. Just a tad bit overthrown. Moya would have been there.
Yeah, good effort by Moya. Just laying it out there, trying to get to that. I see Moya there, number 1, junior receiver. So 3rd down and 10. You can see the Husky band behind Hover there as he hands this off to Rodriguez. Trying to get something going. He gets up maybe 3 yards. The Huskies were ready for that. And now the Bulldogs may just try to let the clock run out. But now the Huskies call timeout. So the two can play that game, and the Huskies now calling timeout as they know the Bulldogs facing 4th down will now have to give it back up. So Huskies use their first timeout, 24 seconds left. Bulldogs punted once, but it was taken off the board because of a penalty. that gave the Bulldogs a first down. They eventually would go in to score a touchdown on that drive. So officially they haven't punted yet tonight. You may see if the Huskies maybe go for broke here a little bit, maybe rush everybody, try to get a block, and if they can get a quick score in there before halftime.
Only a 3-possession game. The Huskies down 22. Matt Howell with the ball after half, but I've seen crazier things happen.
Oh, yes.
On October 23rd. And check out the Mankind newspaper online.
Bulldog cheerleaders keeping the spirits up. That looks like the Huskies dance team, the Silver Stars, were over there on the home sideline. So they'll be entering on that side of the field, which is the near side of the field, when they start the halftime performance. Bulldogs in there to punt. And this is going to be no rush. It's going to be high and go into Husky territory. It takes a Bulldog bounce at the Husky 40, and now will be killed at about the Husky 30-yard line with 12 seconds left. Now they stop the clock with 11 seconds left, and the Huskies won't have much time there. They do have 2 timeouts, but maybe only time for 2 more plays here before halftime. And by the way, if you're able to listen to us live right now, either on McAllenISD.org or on ValleyCentral.com, you should know that the Pigskin Band Jubilee is coming up the day after this on Saturday, October the 18th. It'll be right here in McAllen. Starts at 4 o'clock. 23 bands performing from all over the Upper Valley, including the 3 McAllen schools and the La Jolla schools. So you want to come out for that. And Huskies decide to take a knee here to end the half.
Taking a knee.
So we are at halftime, and the Bulldogs in front, 28-6. We're going to have our halftime festivities here coming right up. We'll take a break. You're watching Football Night in McAllen right here on MITV.
14, Rose Bend.
Quality teaching. It's what we have in abundance in McAllen ISD. In fact, district teachers have earned 19 regional or state teacher of the year titles in the past 23 years. A record second to none. Want the best for your child? Call 618-6000.